All right, Itouch DIY still on the move. Now here's a situation: we have a kitchen sink that is clogged. Once the water comes here, it stays in the sink. It goes here or comes to this direction, and we need to fix this issue because the water should uh, go out. It shouldn't stay in the sink. So um, what we're going to do is to first disconnect the pieces we have here. So you first want to disconnect these pieces and see if there's any grease that is here, um, and then you clean it up. If you after cleaning it up, if you still have the water not still not draining, then we'll have to go in down there, and that's where we use this tool I have down here. You can get it from Home Depot or Walmart or any of the hardware stores, and then you will just stick it down the drain and try to release it. So now you want to put a bucket here whilst you unscrew to get to these holes, because the water will be spilling, and you want to be careful so that you don't make the whole place wet. So you see how the water is coming out. That's how we do it. Okay, now I have it out. This piece, how you pour the water out clearly. You just check to make sure there's no grease in here. There's just some grease in here. So let me just clean it up real quick.
Stop it, your phone do.
Itouch DIY still on the move. This is stage 2 of unclogging the kitchen sink. So if you have your kitchen sink and it's blocked, um, the first stage, as you could see, you remove these pieces down here and then clear it. If it's still clogged, you just have to run down to either Walmart or Home Depot or any kind of hardware store and then get this device. This device is really good, um, and then you would you're gonna push this through the pipe down the ground. This time there's some buildings that have the pipe in the wall, and then some goes directly to beneath the building. This one appears to go beneath the building, so you would have to push this through the hole in a pipe, and then you push it down. You wiggle it slowly. You keep pushing and pushing, and you want to make sure everything goes down there. If it gets stuck, you just pull it back slightly, and then you do it again and push it down. So you keep pushing and pushing it down. Looks like it's stuck. Okay, it's going now. So you can have a whole 12 feet cord go down there before you start spinning the device to try to stir every debris that is stuck inside. So it looks like it's going. Okay. Okay, looks like we have it at a good spot now. It's gone all the way. Now, what you have to do is just spin this one clockwise. So as you're spinning it, it's going to catch all the grease that is clotted down in the drain. And if there's any rope or thread or any hair or strange down there, it's going to catch it. So you want to keep spinning for some time so that it dissolves all the grease, and as well catch any item that is cut down the drain. You notice that as I spin it, it keeps going and it can go. Now I'm going to pull it. So as you're pulling it, you want to have a backhead here. Now you can see there's a lot of dirt. This has compiled over time for one of my clients that I'm trying to fix it for. So you pull it out and then you try to wear some gloves. You may want to put on your coronavirus mask, not to prevent virus, but because of a smell that's going to be coming down from the drain. Okay, now let's pull it. As you pull it, you hold it down here so that you can catch all the debris that comes on the coil. So you pull it down. You don't have to worry about the splits getting dirty because you're going to clean it up after doing the job. Now you see how there's a lot of debris inside. Now all of this is stuck inside. You just have to do it a couple of times and then it will pull a whole lot of those dirt out and the pipes will be cleared. Fun part, the fun part, everything is fixed. So you see now the water is draining. We've cleared all the clogging and the water is draining perfectly, and we have a working sink. So as one of the best practices, you want to always have your sieve in. There's a sieve, the net type of sieve, the mesh type. You want to use it each time so that would help prevent some of these clogging. And then you could also be using some of the anti-clogger dishwashing soap that would keep on clogging and melting any grease in the pipeline. Or you can have also the traditional way, which you would what you would need is a baking soda, and then you would also need vinegar. You can get a vinegar from Walmart. All of these you can always get from Walmart. And then what you do is you pour the baking soda in the drain, and then you would pour the vinegar on it. Now the vinegar causes a chemical reaction that would melt any kind of grease that is frozen or clogged in the pipe. So it will clear out the pipe way so that you can always have your water draining correctly. You could also get one of the chemicals. I try to stay away from chemicals, but Home Depot has an assortment of different chemicals that you can pour down the drain to unclog it. Here's an example of one of the drain openers that I got, but I would rather use this one for the water closet or the toilet rather than the kitchen sink. And these contains chemicals that are sometimes harmful, so you just want to be very careful when using it. I would go by the baking soda, which is not expensive at all, and then the vinegar combination, which creates that chemical reaction that melts it. If you remember your chemistry, combining these two would create that chemical reaction that would dissolve the fat or saturated fat that has clogged in the pipeways. Thank you.